If you're over 60 and dealing with tingling feet, burning sensations, or numbness that seems to worsen at night, this episode will change your life. Now imagine this. You finally settle into bed after a long day. Your body is exhausted, ready for rest. But within minutes, it begins. That familiar tingling creeping through your feet. The burning sensation that won't quiet down. The numbness that makes your legs feel like they belong to someone else. You shift positions. You adjust the blankets. Nothing helps. Now here's what most people are never told about nerve healing after 60. A groundbreaking study published in 2022 by Kyoto University's Department of Neurology found that more than 65% of seniors with peripheral nerve symptoms did not experience worsening damage because of the nerve condition itself. Instead, researchers linked persistent symptoms to blocked nighttime repair, poor circulation during sleep, elevated stress hormones, and inflammatory responses that prevented the nervous system from entering its natural recovery state. And there is more. Seniors who reported the greatest improvement in nerve sensation all shared one habit. Before bed, they practiced a specific routine designed to increase circulation, calm the nervous system, and create the internal environment where nerve repair actually becomes possible. And Japan's oldest practicing doctor has been treating countless patients through this exact nighttime protocol for decades. And tonight, he's going to show you the same process. Welcome back to the Senior Health Podcast. Doctor, I've been looking forward to this conversation all week.
Same for me, John. This episode could change everything because so many seniors believe their nerve damage is permanent, that once tingling or numbness appears, nothing can reverse it. But the protocol I am about to share challenges that belief entirely. Nerves are living tissue. They respond to their environment, and the environment we create before sleep determines whether those nerves deteriorate or begin to heal.
I feel that, because for so many people I see, nerve symptoms represent more than physical discomfort. They represent fear of losing mobility, fear of falling, fear that something is permanently wrong.
Exactly. And that fear itself becomes part of the problem. When the body perceives threat, stress hormones rise, circulation constricts, and nerve repair slows dramatically. Tonight we break that cycle. We create calm, we restore blood flow, and we give the nervous system what it actually needs to recover.
I can't wait. But before we begin, I want engagement from everyone watching. Please pause the video and comment a 1 if your nerve symptoms feel worse at night, and comment a 2 if you notice tingling or numbness during the day as well. Let us know where you're starting from.
Yes, please share, because this routine meets you wherever you are. Whether symptoms are mild or severe, the principles remain the same.
For me, I've had patients describe it as feeling like their feet are wrapped in cotton, present but disconnected. So tell us, what can we expect from tonight's session?
In the next few minutes, I'll walk you through my exact nighttime nerve repair routine. We'll start with ankle movements that wake up circulation, then a breathing technique that shifts the body into repair mode. I'll cover which nutrients support nerve healing and why late-night eating blocks recovery. Throughout, you'll do interactive checks to feel the changes in real time. And at the end, I'll show you a specific pressure point on your foot that reveals exactly how your nerves are responding and whether the routine is working for you.
I cannot wait to begin, but first I have one critical question everyone needs to understand. Why does nerve healing happen primarily at night, and what blocks that repair process for so many seniors without them even realizing it?
This is something I wish every senior understood about their nervous system. Nerves are not static wiring that simply degrades over time. They are living tissue. They require oxygen, nutrients, protection, and calm electrical signaling to function properly. And most importantly, they have the capacity to repair, but only under the right conditions.
So when someone experiences tingling or numbness, it doesn't necessarily mean permanent damage has occurred.
Not always, no. What it often means is that the nerve is stressed, inflamed, or starved of what it needs. And here's where nighttime becomes critical. The largest window for nerve recovery happens while you sleep. During deep sleep, inflammation naturally drops, circulation redistributes throughout the body, and your nervous system shifts from alert mode into repair mode. This is when damaged nerve fibers have their best chance to heal.
That explains why so many people tell me their symptoms feel worse at night. It's not just that they're noticing it more. Something is actually different physiologically.
Exactly. And let me explain now what blocks that healing process. If blood flow is poor when you lie down, the nerves don't receive adequate oxygen. If inflammation remains elevated from stress or diet, repair signals get disrupted. If the nervous system stays in a hyperexcited state, the electrical signaling never calms enough for restoration to occur. This is why two people can have the exact same diagnosis, yet one improves while the other stays stuck. It often comes down to the internal environment the nervous system lives in, especially at night.
So we're not just treating symptoms, we're changing the conditions that allow healing to happen.
Precisely. Now, I want to make this interactive so everyone can feel what we're talking about. Right now, I'd like you to do something simple. Take your hand and rub the bottom of one foot for about 10 seconds. Really, feel the sensation. Does it feel dull, or tingly, or hypersensitive? Notice what you observe.
I'm doing it now. My left foot feels slightly more sensitive than I expected.
Good. Now compare it to your other foot for a few seconds. Many people notice that one side feels different, perhaps duller, or more tingly, or warmer. This doesn't automatically mean something frightening. What it tells us is that nerve signaling and circulation vary between sites, and more importantly, it tells us there's room for improvement. That sensation you just felt is the baseline we're going to change tonight.
So this simple check gives us real information about how the nerves are currently functioning.
Yes, and we'll repeat this check after the circulation exercises, so you can feel the difference directly. Now, let's begin the first step of the nighttime repair routine. And this one addresses the most fundamental need nerves have: blood flow.
All right, everyone stay with me. This first step is foundational. How do we start?
Well, when you lie down at night with cold feet or sluggish circulation, your nerves simply cannot get the oxygen they need to repair. Blood flow is the delivery system. Without it, nutrients don't reach the nerve fibers. Waste products don't clear, and healing stalls completely. So before bed, we must wake up that circulation deliberately.
And this is something we can do right from the edge of the bed?
Exactly. Please sit on the edge of your bed with your feet flat on the floor. We're going to start with ankle pumps. For this, point your toes forward, away from you as far as you can. Then pull them back toward you, flexing the foot strongly. Feel those calf muscles contract with each movement.
Looks doable for everyone. How long should someone do this?
30 seconds is enough to make a significant difference. And this works so powerfully because your calf muscles act like a second heart. When they contract, they squeeze the veins in your lower legs and push blood back up toward your heart. This pumping action dramatically improves circulation to the lower nerves, exactly where most people experience tingling and numbness.
So we're literally using muscle contractions to move blood.
Yes. And if you want to take it further, add ankle circles after the pumps. Make small circles at the ankle joint, 10 circles in one direction, then 10 in the other direction. This wakes up the microcirculation, the tiny blood vessels that feed the nerves directly. Nerves are extremely sensitive to oxygen delivery. Even a small improvement in microcirculation can change how those nerves feel.
I remember a fascinating study published in 2020 in the Journal of Peripheral Nervous System Research found exactly this. Researchers examined older adults with peripheral neuropathy symptoms and had them perform simple ankle exercises before bed for 4 weeks. The group that did consistent ankle pumps and circles showed a 34% improvement in nerve conduction velocity and reported significantly less nighttime tingling compared to the control group.
That research confirms what I have observed clinically for decades. Movement before rest paradoxically improves rest. Now, let's do another interactive check. After those ankle pumps and circles, rub the bottoms of your feet again for 5 to 10 seconds. Compare how they feel now to how they felt before.
I'm doing it, and there's noticeably more warmth. The sensation feels clearer somehow.
I was hoping you would say that. Many people experience exactly that. More warmth means better blood flow. A clearer sensation means improved nerve signaling. You've just demonstrated to yourself that circulation can be changed in under a minute. Now we move to the second step, which addresses the other major block to nerve repair, which is stress.
Let's hear it. What do we do next?
Next is something that is very essential. Your nerves cannot heal if your body believes it's under threat. When stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline remain elevated, nerves stay in a hyper-excited state. This is why tingling often feels worse when you're anxious, why burning sensations ramp up during stressful periods, and why muscles around affected areas tighten and ache. The nervous system is on high alert and repair becomes impossible.
So even if circulation is good, stress alone can block healing?
Absolutely. The body prioritizes survival over repair. If your nervous system perceives danger, even low-level chronic stress, it diverts resources away from restoration and toward vigilance. This is why calming the nervous system before bed isn't just relaxation advice. It's physiologically essential for nerve recovery.
And there's a specific technique you recommend?
Yes, there is a specific breathing method for this. It's simple but has profound effects. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose for 4 seconds. Then exhale out through your mouth for 6 seconds. The exhale is deliberately longer than the inhale, and I want everyone to repeat this 5 times.
Oh, okay. And why does the longer exhale matter?
Because the exhale activates the parasympathetic nervous system, the branch responsible for rest, digestion, and repair. When you extend the exhale, you're sending a direct signal to the body that the threat is over, that it's safe to stand down. Heart rate slows, blood vessels dilate, inflammation begins to decrease, and nerve signaling shifts from hyperexcited to calm.
So we're literally switching the nervous system into a different mode.
Exactly. And if you want to make this even more effective, breathe out as if you are gently fogging up a mirror, slow and controlled. That quality of exhale deepens the parasympathetic response. Now, while you're breathing, I want you to consciously relax your shoulders. Let them drop away from your ears and unclench your jaw. These areas are directly connected to your stress response. Most people don't realize they carry tension there constantly, even into bed.
So tension in the shoulders and jaw is actually keeping the nervous system on alert.
Yes. Tension equals threat to the body. Calm equals permission to repair. By consciously releasing these areas while breathing slowly, you're creating multiple signals of safety simultaneously. The nervous system responds to this accumulation of calm signals by shifting into repair mode more completely.
That's incredibly practical. Something anyone can do in bed. No equipment, no effort, just breath and awareness.
Exactly. And once we've improved circulation and calmed the nervous system, we need to address what the nerves actually require to rebuild. That brings us to the third step.
All right, go ahead with the next part of this routine.
Okay, so nerves are insulated by a protective coating called the myelin sheath. Think of it like the insulation around an electrical wire. When that insulation is healthy, nerve signals travel smoothly and quickly. When it's damaged or stressed, signals become erratic. Sharp sensations, burning feelings, or complete numbness where signals can't pass through at all.
So the tingling and burning often reflects damage to this insulation layer.
Frequently, yes. And certain nutrients directly support the health and repair of that myelin sheath. B vitamins are essential, particularly B1 and B12. These support nerve energy production and proper signal transmission. Many seniors are deficient in B12 especially, and this deficiency alone can cause or worsen neuropathy symptoms.
Everyone, please pause the video replay and note that down. Okay, what else supports nerve health?
Magnesium is critical. It helps calm overactive nerve firing and supports muscle relaxation around irritated nerves. When magnesium is low, nerves tend to fire excessively, creating that buzzing, tingling sensation even when nothing is actually wrong. Alpha-lipoic acid is another powerful supporter. It has antioxidant properties that protect nerve cells from oxidative stress, which is especially important when nerves are already under strain.
Are these things people should supplement, or can they get enough from food?
For many seniors, supplementation helps because absorption decreases with age. But these are conversations to have with a healthcare provider. What I want to emphasize is that these nutrients aren't magical cures. They support the fundamental physiology that nerves depend on. Without adequate B vitamins, magnesium, and antioxidant protection, nerve repair becomes much harder regardless of what else you do. And actually, there's something else that blocks nerve healing that people rarely consider.
What is it?
This may be the most important warning of this entire episode, and I almost forgot about it. Blood sugar spikes at night dramatically increase inflammation and nerve irritation. If you eat heavy, sugary meals late in the evening, your blood glucose rises, inflammatory chemicals increase, and nerve symptoms intensify. This is why so many people notice that tingling and burning feels worse at night. It's not just because they're paying attention. The internal chemistry is genuinely changing.
So late-night eating directly affects nerve symptoms.
Absolutely. One of the most impactful changes you can make is finishing your last meal 2 to 3 hours before bed. Let your body shift from digestion mode into repair mode. Keep that last meal lighter. Avoid refined carbohydrates and sugary foods in the evening. This single change reduces nighttime inflammation and creates dramatically better conditions for nerve healing.
Right, makes sense.
Now let's do one more interactive check, shall we? Press your thumb firmly into the arch of your foot and hold it for 5 seconds. That area is dense with nerve endings. Notice the sensation. Is it sharp, dull, painful, or neutral? After 5 seconds, you can release it. Try to observe. Does it feel hypersensitive or does it feel dull?
I feel moderate sensitivity. Not painful, but definitely present.
Good awareness. I want you to remember this sensation. Later tonight, after you've completed your ankle pumps, your slow breathing, and allowed yourself a few minutes of calm, press that same spot again. Many people notice a clear difference. More warmth, more appropriate responsiveness rather than hypersensitivity or complete dullness. That shift tells us the nervous system is already responding to the improved environment you've created.
So we're using this pressure point as a before and after measurement, if I'm correct.
Exactly. It gives you tangible feedback that what you're doing is working. And that feedback builds motivation to continue the routine consistently. Now, before we close off, Everyone, please stay with me for a few more minutes. We need to understand what happens during sleep itself and why everything we've done tonight matters so much for that window. During deep sleep, your body releases growth factors and repair signals that don't appear at any other time. The lymphatic system, your nervous system's cleanup mechanism, becomes dramatically more active. Waste clears, inflammation drops, and damaged tissues restore. This is the repair window we've been preparing for.
So all of this sets the stage for what happens during sleep.
Exactly. And research from Osaka University in 2021 found that seniors with consistent deep sleep showed 40% better nerve regeneration markers compared to those with fragmented sleep. Quality matters as much as duration.
That's good to know. Now, is there one more practical tip before we close?
Yes. Temperature. Warmth increases circulation. If your feet are cold at night, blood vessels constrict and nerve blood flow decreases. Wear warm socks or take a warm foot bath before bed. Simple warmth signals blood vessels to dilate and supports circulation throughout the night.
Makes sense. So let's recap the complete routine. Everyone, please write this down and replay if you have to.
Okay, so first we rub our feet. Then we do 30 seconds of ankle pumps and circles for circulation. Second, 5 slow breaths with longer exhales to shift into repair mode. Third, finish eating 2 to 3 hours before bed and avoid sugary foods. Fourth, support nerves with key nutrients and keep feet warm at night. Do this consistently for 2 to 3 weeks, and you're building conditions where real nerve repair becomes possible.
Thank you, doctor. Everyone, start tonight with ankle pumps and breathing. Feel the difference and come back to this video to tell us what you notice.
If this helped, give it a thumbs up and subscribe.
And make sure to watch this next episode.
Oh, this is a good one. People should see
People should
this.
definitely watch. See you there.